we are off to a farmer's market at our local market hall, which should be quite exciting. It's, I believe, the first time they've done this, so fingers crossed it's a good one. Yeah. Here's where we're going. We're going in there. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I don't even think I've ever been in here.
I've not been in here since they renovated it.
So who the hell knows what it's going to be like. Right, here we are. In the hustle and bustle.
Everything should have where something comes from on it. And then at least you know.
Tomato. Hot chili sauce.
Don't do the extra hot. Oh, there's bread and then chicken. Stuff here, but it's not loads here. The stuff that's here is good. There's just needs to be more of it.
Yeah. They're like really nice, and they've got a lot of food stalls and things.
They're here, like, there's a lot of the stuff that's like, around the edges what's here anyway. In the middle is like the farmer's market, but there's not a huge amount.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, the one thing I like the most, I think that stuck out to me the most, is all of the fresh produce. It actually tells you where it's all from. See, look, it is relatively busy, and this is definitely at the back end of the market when everything's getting closer to shutting down. Oh my god, yay! We're doing a walking tour of the cathedral. They can still have their Christmas decorations up. We should be able to as well.
It's still Christmas in the cathedral.
The Epiphany season generally ends on February 2nd, or Candlemas, or the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, with the date varying by Christian tradition. Epiphany Day is January 6th, and that's the day that we take our Christmas decorations down. So the cathedral and other Anglican churches leave it up until the end of Epiphany season, not just until Epiphany Day, which is why they have their Christmas decorations up, and which is why next year we're going to have ours up that long. There was literally nothing left to eat, so we got really hungry, and so we went to Frankie and Benny's. We got calamari. Calamari!
We've been trying for a really long time to transform the way that we eat, the way that we think, and the way that we do things just to be healthier. We realised a couple of years ago, probably 18 months ago, that we were in really bad habits in terms of what we ate, how we exercised, how much plastic we used, all that kind of thing. And so we've wanted and been trying to, over the last 18 months, to better ourselves. Obviously, it's a work in progress. and obviously it takes time to change, but we planted a vegetable garden and had lots of veg in the autumn. But obviously it's winter now and we are out of the veg that is in our garden. We want to try and get some plants in the house, which is something that we've never really had before. We're trying to lessen the amount of plastic we're using in the house as well. But one of the things that we wanted to do was try and find more local food to eat, just generally. So we went to a farmer's market today and there was some stores with some local produce on, and by local I do mean British, because I think
There's a bit of Derbyshire as well.
there was some Derbyshire honey.
Derbyshire
there seems to be lots of
honeys.
Derbyshire honey.
Kedleston honey, that was the closest one, I think.
The honey seems to be the easiest swap. That seems to be, it is way more expensive, but in terms of quality, the honey away from the processed honey and into like the local Derbyshire honey seems to have been the easiest swap, I would say.
Yeah.
But produce is in fruit and veg. Just trying to find British isn't very easy, but they did have stands today that had British produce on them, so you could tell that they're from Britain. But we need to try and find more things like that, so that's what we're trying to work on doing. This farmer's market is on every month, so we're going to come and see, and hopefully it will get more and more stores.
That's fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Especially as it goes into summer, hopefully it might even be able to spill out into the sort of courtyard outside as well.
The
Which
market
would be
square.
nice.
Seems an obvious place to have a market. But in the meantime, we're still in January. It's still grey. It's still bleak. But we're still determined that despite having a really, really difficult year last year, and we did have a very challenging year last year, we still want to keep trying to get better and keep trying to change and improve for the better.